Let's do it. JD Aliens, welcome back to the show. And to you new guy, girl, I want to give you a big warm welcome too. This is JDL TV, the untechnical tech channel, and my name is Antoine. Put some more creatine in my coffee, Richardson, because we are talking about earbuds that are for people who like to do stuff like work out and fitness and stuff like that. This is the Treblab X3 Pro. Dynamic sound, long-lasting batteries. We're talking full 40 hours of full volume. It's time for Mr. Meat to do his thing, because I'm ready to get knee deep into these earbuds, or maybe I should say lobe deep. Man, I got jokes for days, man. Yeah. Woohoo. Get out of here. Get in here, bro. Let's take a look at this together. Let's open this up. This is a nice size case, man. I don't have the smallest hands in the world, but wow, yeah, this is a pretty thick case. And it's rightfully so, because these types of earbuds that have the hook, they usually do have a fairly large case because you need something to contain them, right? And this does look like, you know, like a Power Beats Power Beats Pro style of earbud. I can't even talk right. Power Beats Pro style of earbud. Okay, here we go. But Treblab has put their own spin on it, man. They got their logo right there. Is this a button? Yep, that's a button right there, and it's pretty tactile too. And on the top side of this, you're also going to see like a volume up and volume down button, which is also going to double as a forward and back track as well. So I'm assuming this is your multifunction button, and then everything else is repeated on the opposite earbud. But right here, that's where it is. That's where all the action happens right there. That's your earbud, which is going to go off into your ear hole and wreak havoc. Now, every time I do a set of earbuds like this, you know, with the hook design, I feel like I'll do it in injustice if I don't take them outside and do some stuff like, I don't know, work out or ride a bike or run or something like that. So how about this? I'm gonna go change my clothes, then I'll take you out back to my gym, and we'll see if these things can hold up to a JDL style of workout. Oh man, okay, so can you get your beast mode on wearing these earbuds? Well, the answer to that question is not just yes, but hell to the yes. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about my experience so far. First of all, let me tell you, if you're looking for a loud earbud, you found the ones. These are really loud. I remember the Power Beats Pros, and I don't remember how much those things cost, but they were really expensive. They were like 200 bucks or something like that. And I remember that one of my issues was that I didn't feel like they got loud enough or really produced enough bass. These produce quite a bit of bass, and they get mega loud. Mega loud is always going to be subjective. There's always going to be that guy out there talking about, you know, they're just not loud enough. But for my music preferences, they get plenty loud to block out other people banging weights or whatever. If you're running with these, you're going to get hit by a car if you don't look both ways, because they block out sound. They're not active noise cancellation, but they give plenty of passive noise cancellation. And once you start cranking that music up, you ain't gonna be able to hear jack outside of your music. But when it comes to bass, it's important because, you know what, let me back up a little bit. Let's talk about the ear tips. You must select the correct ear tips, because these matched up with my ears, they don't go deep enough into my ear well to seal it off real good. So what I had to do is move up to the large ear tips to create that seal. And that's where I found out how much bass they produce. They produce plenty of bass. And that's the thing about fitness earbuds. I feel like fitness earbuds are usually tuned for a little bit more bass, because that's kind of what the person is looking for when they're working out. You want that loudness, you want that extra thump and that kick and that boom, you know, when you're getting into your music and stuff like that. So they definitely provide that aspect. As far as like the clarity, the mids and highs and stuff like that, they do a good job. I didn't feel like I needed to EQ anything. But with that being said, I really don't EQ my music a lot, to be honest with you. It's only on certain earbuds I'll do it, and certain headphones I'll do it, because I'm looking for a certain sound for a certain type of music. But the average consumer who's gonna be picking these up, I don't, you know, you just put them in your ear and they're gonna sound good. So if a nice bass heavy sound is what you're looking for to push you into that beast mode you want to go into, these are definitely good earbuds for that. As far as the fitment, like I said, from my ear wells, they didn't go in all the way to create the good seal, but that's where you gotta play around with some different ear tips. If you have some from another set of earbuds, or if you just need to move up to the larger earbud, that's what you're gonna have to do. Now, when it comes to fitment, they're hook earbuds. So they literally hook onto the back of your ear and they stay there. They do stay in place when you're doing stuff. Like if you get on a bench press and you lay down, they're not gonna shift out and, you know, kind of slide around or nothing like that. And then when you stand up, they're gonna be in that same position, and that's a good thing. But one thing I did notice, you see this right here? This little hook thing that goes on your ear? This is a lot softer and more forgiving than a lot of the other earbuds I've tried in this form factor, which is a good thing because sometimes that can kind of dig up here a little bit and just kind of make you feel uncomfortable. And the ergonomics of it, I mean, you can see it on this one. It just kind of goes over that ear and just dips inside of your ear well, and you're good. It doesn't take a genius to be able to put these on and get them straightened up and just be on the go, because there's been several of these that are like these that I've tried where you have to kind of, you know, it's like a process of getting them in there. With this, you don't have that problem. They just hook and stuff and then you're good to go. Now, as far as ergonomics with the buttons, they are repeated on both earbuds. So on both earbuds, identically, you're gonna have a volume up and volume down. You're gonna have a play and pause. And then if you hold the volume up or volume down, you're gonna be able to change your tracks and go back and forth. So that's nice to have on both earbuds. And yes, they do work independently. So for some reason, if you just want to have one of them in your ear, it doesn't matter which one you want. You can do the left or the right because they connect left or right and then jump off the other one. So they work that way as far as independence. But when it comes to phone calls and stuff like that, they're average. They're pretty much like the rest of them out there. Sometimes you're gonna have a great, fantastic phone call. Sometimes you're gonna feel like it's muffled or whatever, but you'll always be able to hear the other person really well. But as far as phone call performance, I mean, this is not what you're looking for this for, man. Let's just be honest. You know, if you walk around taking phone calls with these kind of earbuds on, then you know, you kind of did that to yourself. These are made for fitness and doing stuff. So if you want to take a bike ride, do some weightlifting, some CrossFit, tennis, whatever it is, these are not coming out of your ears and they're not shifting, and you can get your jam on and go into full on beast mode as you're doing it. So I think that's pretty much, you know, everything that I would expect out of a good pair of fitness earbuds is just, you know, the comfort, ease of use, and how good do they sound and how loud do they get? How can they help me get into my zone? That's what I would be looking for if I was looking for some fitness earbuds. Oh yeah, also the full featuredness of being able to change my tracks without messing with my phone and the volume and stuff like that. Because my phone is literally, I don't know, that's probably like 20 feet that way. Yeah, it's about 20 feet that way. That's how far my phone is from my earbuds. So as far as connection, there's literally an SUV between me and my phone. And yeah, I didn't experience any disconnections or interruptions, or, you know, sometimes when you listen to earbud, it kind of skips like a CD or kind of drags a little bit. I didn't get any of that. So the connection seems to be good. As far as like, you know, having a good distance and a large metal object between you and your earbuds. You don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. So I guess we just figured that out together. But yeah, man, I think as far as fitness earbuds, these are definitely good to go, and I approve. I give them 2 emoji hands up for being able to go in my beast mode. But I'm no expert in anything except, I don't know, just talking in front of the camera. I do that pretty well, huh? Anyways, man, I got to get out of here and go clean myself up, trim up this beard a little bit. I'm looking kind of scruffy, man. So while I'm gone, make sure y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you. Oh, so you wanted them cats that like to just run up in a place, take what you want, then leave, huh? Man, you better hit that subscribe and notification button. That way you know when I'm over here opening up new stuff. And while you're down there, you might want to consider tapping that join button and becoming a member, because membership has its perks. See, that wasn't so bad. All right, man, I appreciate you, and I'll see you at the next one.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?